What is the difference between a pre-qualification versus pre-approval?
Okay, that's a really big one because most people end up with pre-qualifications. And what is that? It's basically you have a relationship with a bank, right? You go into Bank of America, and you have, because of your relationship, you tell them you want to buy a $700,000 home. They might ask you for some tax returns, for some pay stubs, for a little bit of documents, and then they send you a pre-qualification letter. But then the problem is that they didn't really underwrite the loan is the problem, okay? A pre-qual is a surface level approval. A pre-approval letter is that you've actually been approved prior to the transaction, okay? That's what you want. You want a pre-approval. Here at NestMade Mortgage, we don't even do pre-qual letters. We only do pre-approval letters because we want to make sure that when you find a house, you can actually buy it. We want you making offers with confidence, right? Can you imagine if you had a loan officer just kind of briefly look over your tax returns, give you a pre-qual letter, and then you find the house you like, and it turns out you don't actually qualify for it?
Yes.
That's a nightmare. So with a pre-approval letter is truly what you want. You want someone who really understands the guidelines. You want someone who actually digs through and reads every page of your credit report, which is not easy. And I can tell you right now, most people don't do that.
And that's why I try to explain to my buyers. I'm speaking on the buyer side, and I'm gonna say something on the sellers, on the sellers, of course. For the buyer side, and that's why I try to explain to them, it's very important to get the pre-approval prior to us going out and looking at homes. Because, I mean, maybe you can elaborate, why is that? Why is it very important to have a pre-approval first before we even go out and fall in love in the house and then not qualify and not be able to buy that particular house?
Right. Yes, that's really tough. And tell us how it is on the seller's end too.
Oh yeah, so on the seller side, when I represent a seller, it is very important for the sellers to see that the buyers that they are getting, or the offers that they're getting from the buyers, they are pre-approved, meaning they are truly qualified to purchase a home.
Right.
Because if it is truly a pre-approval letter, that means the lender already checked everything, and you are really approved for that amount of money to purchase.